Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Edmonton Oilers versus Columbus Blue Jackets. The Oilers may be favorites on paper, but their recent performances don't exactly scream confidence, especially with a moneyline set at minus 238. Edmonton's underwhelming start has left fans scratching their heads, and their offensive woes stand out. They're struggling to find the back of the net, sitting at 30th in scoring, 2.0 goals per game, and an unimpressive 27th on the power play, 14.29%. Meanwhile, the Blue Jackets have taken a lead by storm with the fourth-best offense, averaging 3.9 goals per game. Adding to the Oilers' struggles, they're coming off a back-to-back, making them a risky pick here. For that reason, I'm opting for the Blue Jackets plus 1.5 goals, expecting them to keep this close or even push Edmonton. Prediction: Columbus Blue Jackets plus 1.5 goals. With both teams facing defensive challenges, we're likely in for a goal fest. The Oilers' defense has been shaky, posting a troubling .871 save percentage, ranking 30th in the league. Columbus, while potent on offense, struggles defensively, allowing 3.43 goals per game. Edmonton might finally see some offensive spark, but expect Columbus to exploit Edmonton's defensive inconsistencies. Prediction: over 6.5 goals. Florida Panthers versus Buffalo Sabres. The Florida Panthers are charging into Buffalo on a hot streak, boasting 5 wins in their last 7 games and an impressive 2-0 start to their current road trip. Florida's defense, while limiting opponents to a moderate 28.5 shots per game, 13th in the league, still ranks near the bottom in goals allowed this season. Their penalty kill, however, has been a standout feature, ranking 3rd overall at an impressive 89.3%. It's been Florida's offensive firepower carrying the team, currently 5th in the league for goals scored, and now with a potent boost from star forward Alexander Barkov, who returns after missing 8 games with a lower body injury. In goal, Sergei Bobrovsky is expected to start. His performance has been mixed this season, but he's a proven winner with an established record of stepping up when it matters. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Sabres come into Monday's matchup riding high on a 3-game win streak, with momentum on their side after their latest 5-3 victory against the Detroit Red Wings. Buffalo's offensive production has been formidable, placing 7th in the league for goals per game, though their power play remains a weak point at just 3.8%, ranking last. The Sabres' success comes largely from their accuracy in even-strength scenarios, sitting at 10th in shooting percentage. Goaltender Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is expected to be in the crease. Although he's had a solid start to the season, Luukkonen has yet to secure a career win over Florida, and this game looks set to challenge him again, with the Panthers' high-scoring lineup bolstered by Barkov's return. Prediction: Florida Panthers on the money line. Given Florida's depth on offense and the added firepower from Barkov, the Panthers have a clear edge. The Sabres' defensive vulnerabilities could be fully exposed against this potent Florida lineup. Goals prediction: over 6. This matchup has all the ingredients for a high-scoring game. Both teams rank in the top 10 for scoring, and their defensive inconsistencies could lead to plenty of action on the scoreboard. Expect a lively, offense-driven showdown with goals to spare. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Winnipeg Jets. The Toronto Maple Leafs head into this matchup with a history of success against the Winnipeg Jets, holding a 7-3-0 record over their last 10 meetings. Though Winnipeg is off to a solid start this season, Toronto's defense has been respectable, currently ranked 13th in goals allowed per game, a performance they'll aim to replicate to keep Winnipeg's potent offense at bay. Winnipeg has been electric on the offensive end, currently ranked 2nd in the league for goals per game and consistently putting up impressive numbers. They've managed to score 4 or more goals in 5 of their first 8 games, driven by a high shot volume and consistent pressure in the offensive zone. Players like Kyle Connor and Mark Schifiel have been leading the charge, providing Winnipeg with both speed and scoring depth. Despite a slight struggle on the power play, their even-strength offense is more than compensating, making them a challenging opponent for any defense. Toronto's offense, while perhaps less explosive than Winnipeg's, has also been reliable, posting 3 or more goals in 5 of their first 9 games. With a strong forward lineup that includes star players like Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner, the Maple Leafs are more than capable of matching Winnipeg's scoring output. Toronto's power play has also been efficient, adding an extra layer of threat that Winnipeg will need to contain. This game has all the signs of a high-scoring matchup, with both teams among the league's top offensive performers. Toronto's defensive experience might be the deciding factor in containing Winnipeg's high-octane attack, especially if goaltender Ilya Samsonov can continue his solid start to the season. Prediction: Toronto Maple Leafs on the money line. Toronto's experience and strong all-around play give them a slight edge, especially given their historical success against the Jets. While Winnipeg's offense is fierce, Toronto's defensive stability may prove to be the difference maker. Goals prediction: over 6 goals. Expect fireworks in this contest. Both teams are top 10 offenses and have been racking up goals at an impressive pace. With both teams' defenses vulnerable to fast transitions and talented forward lines, this matchup is primed for a high-scoring, entertaining battle. Nashville Predators versus Tampa Bay Lightning. The Nashville Predators enter this game after an exhilarating 4-3 overtime win against Columbus. Yet their season has been marked by inconsistency, particularly on offense. The Predators have managed to score more than 3 goals in just 2 of their last 8 outings, showcasing a struggle to find rhythm in their scoring efforts. Their lack of offensive depth has put additional pressure on their defense and goaltending, which has been below expectations. Just Saros, typically reliable, has only managed a .908 save percentage this season, while backup Scott Wedgwood has similarly faced challenges, leaving the Predators vulnerable against high-scoring teams. On the other side, the Tampa Bay Lightning have been in top form, currently ranking 4th in the league for goals per game. They've won 7 of their last 10 matchups against Nashville, indicating a historical edge over the Predators. Tampa's forward lineup, led by Nikita Kucherov, is firing on all cylinders. Kucherov himself has notched an impressive 14 points and 8 goals so far. Tampa's depth scoring, with contributions from players like Braden Point and Steven Stamkos, has made them a constant offensive threat. In net, Andrei Vasilevskiy remains a stabilizing force for Tampa, contributing to their top 10 ranking in goals allowed per game. Vasilevskiy's solid presence between the pipes allows Tampa Bay's offense to take risks and apply relentless pressure, knowing they have reliable goaltending to back them up. With Nashville's defense struggling to contain high-flying offenses, Tampa's well-rounded roster appears poised to exploit any lapses in Nashville's coverage. Prediction: Tampa Bay Lightning on the money line. Given Tampa Bay's offensive firepower and Nashville's goaltending issues, the Lightning are well-positioned to take control of this game. Tampa's balanced play on both ends of the ice and a solid record against Nashville suggest they'll come out on top. Goals prediction: over 6.5. Expect this game to lean toward the high-scoring side, given Nashville's inconsistent defense and Tampa's prolific offense. The Predators' vulnerability in net and Tampa's ability to capitalize on scoring chances make for a likely shootout, with both teams finding the back of the net frequently in what could be a thrilling contest.